With the new event, of course, one of the things that I just thought I'd go over real fast, because again, I don't think anybody's really paid any attention to this, but you go over into the Cadence store, you'll have an option to get triangles, and you got these artifacts here. So you have the Staff of Hermes, which is reducing all enemies' damage resistance by 8% at the start of the battle. Crimson Bite triggers every 5 seconds, making the next basic attack deal damage equal to 750% of your AoE skill damage and 150 of combo and counter. And it regenerates HP equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Okay? Umber Curse triggers every 2 active skills, dealing damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP and reducing their HP regen, and so on and so forth. Okay? Obviously, pretty sick, being that it is also a combination of like a bunch of things, right? Now, of course, you also have Scorpio, where you inflict 1 stack of poison on enemies in a small area every 15 seconds, which does bleed damage equal to 0.8% of the current HP of your target, and it stacks up to 10 times. Both of which are pretty darn slick. Of course, there's also the Harbinger of Light, which, as you might imagine, is pretty rad. And, well, then of course, then there's all the other goodie. Now, you may also remember, yes, the Divine Champion, and the Praise the Lord, and the Lord of Light. You know, all of that, of course, is still out and about, right? But the main thing of value that most people are probably going to dive into is the Celestial Cantata. So if you want to save some money and you want to get what is arguably one of the coolest items in the game, check the description down below and take advantage of the 5% you can get with Dakanoth and the code below. Of course, naturally, like anything, I do notice here that we also have an actual chance of getting a Countdown Blast and Extreme Caution as well. But even still, that item is definitely the item of question here that you're going to want to grab if you can grab it. So in my case, I'm going to go ahead and pick up what I can. So we'll just go in here and pick up another 10 here, and then let's go ahead and throw some swings at it. And okay, so we were able to at least get a little, but obviously if you want to swing all the way, then, you know, if you're spending, say, even at $50 a pop, you're going to get 5% of that back each time. So again, make sure to check the description down below if that is something you're wanting to go ahead and grab. I honestly think it's one of the better items, though, that we've got an option to for this time around. Of course, you can also grab Rano for another $1, and of course I'm going to do that. We're going to pick up the extra 3 that we can get in here. It's also an opportunity to grab the anti 10% regen wolf if you want to get a hold of it. So that is also an option. Of course, if you go to the Euphoric Heim, it's matching. So basically, matchy. So if, like, for example, if I start here, all you're doing is matching the targets to get 3 to wipe them out. It's relatively straightforward. And the way this works, now, like here, okay, I picked that item, I got that item, now I gotta find the third one, which is right underneath here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Then knock this out, and we'll go and grab these, and we'll grab that, grab this, grab that, grab this, to grab that, and grab these, to then grab that. So, relatively straightforward event as far as the next levels and everything else goes. But again, more loot and more stuff you can grab in the event. And again, you know, we'll go ahead and draw and see if we get anything here. I doubt it, but, you know, it never hurts to try at least see what you can get. But again, make sure you check this out. And honestly, if you can get the Staff of Hermes, I think this is going to be one of the better items from the event, honestly. Because not only are you going to get a 10% global attack bonus for this, but frankly, you get HP back. And HP back in the form of a regeneration equal to the 50% of that damage dealt is kind of big. Damage can be a crit, and it ignores immunity. HP regen ignores PvP healing reduction, but it cannot exceed 3% of the max HP. You know, so I think it's a worthwhile endeavor to try and get. But again, thank you guys for watching.